Starting for the Jayhawks, they're going to go with number 10, Cicely Flores. Number 5, Caitlin Martinez, their leading scorer on the year. Interested to see how Caitlin plays tonight. Number 22, Abby Go gets the start as well for the Jayhawks. They're going to go with trying to get that other number. Now they're covered up. We'll get back to those starters here in a moment. For North Summit, they go with the senior Haslyn Murdoch, again, close to 20 points per contest. Chaden Sargent, just a junior. Again, that Sargent name synonymous with the boys team as well. Lydia West, a junior, wears number 13. They go with number 22, Heartland Richens, the senior point guard, and then number 24, Ellie Stevens, just a sophomore, and she's been real impressive, kind of that next generation that they're expecting to do good things there.
Yeah, I just looked up some quick stats on her, and she averaged just about 15 rebounds a game, so she's gonna plays a huge part for them. Not only can she score, I think she's in double figures as well, scoring, but she does the work on the boards for them.
Mimi DeWitt also starts for the Jayhawks, and then Lizzie Randall, the other starter. So as we get set for our opening tip-off, again, winning earlier in the bracket, the number 3 seed South Sevier advancing, beating Beaver. Number 2, Kanab knocked off Grand. And now we'll get underway for the third quarterfinal matchup as that opening tip batted out and in control by Caitlin Martinez. The Jayhawks send it over right side to Martinez. Now back straight away. Send it left side. Ball goes middle and just picked off. Ellie Stevens now on the break. It's Richens to the rim. Left-hand finish for 2, and that makes it 2-0 for the Braves.
Yeah, great job to get that fast break start, and she just went left-handed the whole way.
You'd never get probably a righty from watching her in warm-ups, and you'd never guess with the control there. Ball goes right side to Flores. Skip pass left wing. Now they go into the free throw area. Ball kicked out of bounds. It will stay. They don't call it an official kick, just deflected out of bounds, so no shot clock reset. Baseline here for the Jayhawks. These Jayhawks certainly hoping that they play a little bit better than the Kansas Jayhawks did on Tuesday up in Provo. Looking to send it in. Ball goes straight away to Flores. Skip right side Martinez. She'll fake with it. Send middle. Ball deflected, and loose ball ultimately comes back into the hands of DeWitt. A reset for St. Joseph's, but they only got 7 on the shot clock. As baseline catching its go. Deflected. Richens, coast to coast. Again with the left hand. That makes it 4-0, 1 minute in.
That's a great job. Just anticipated that pass. Was able to jump the passing lane, and 4 quick points for Heartland.
1 minute into this ball game. Ball goes right side to Martinez. She'll fake with it. Look to attack off the dribble. Gets into the paint. Bumped. They say she stepped on the end line before falling down, so out of bounds. Another turnover forced by this North Summit defense.
That was a great idea. She's trying to get baseline, get it to that opposite side block. Just went a little bit too far and stepped on that line.
Richens bounces left side to Sargent. Now paint touch, turn, hook, in and out. A good look inside. And then a fight for the loose ball. It stays here as Haslyn Murdoch had great position. It's interesting when you play in some of these different gyms, right? The depth perception maybe gets a little bit off. I've seen a number of those not go down today. Is that one short? Offensive rebound and stick back for 2. Ellie Stevens. You can see why she averages 15 boards a game.
Yeah, an excellent job on the offensive board there. Pulls it down. 6-0 lead now for the Braves.
Skip pass over to the left side. Goes back up top of the key. Another deflection by Heartland Richens, and she deflects it then off the Jayhawk. We'll go back to North Summit. Near perfect defense here for the Braves to start.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that North Summit likes to do. They're going to pick it up defensively, and they get a lot of points on transition.
Ball goes down in the paint. The turn from Murdoch and the scoop and score. Haslyn Murdoch, her first 2 of the game. That now makes it 8-0 North Summit.
Yeah, I like just how she used her body. Got down inside, got great position down on the block.
What impresses me about this North Summit team, they know what they want to do, and they get there in a hurry. Ball in a paint touch, a high pass. It's deflected. It's checking in for the first time for North Summit, for St. Joseph's is Murdoch. Oh, my goodness. A bunny missed inside by Richens. Needs to go back to her left. That was with her right.
That's why she went left-handed.
Ball goes down inside, and another turnover. Loose ball, turned right back over to the Jayhawks. The pass inside, the shot for 2. The bank does not fall inside for Abby Go. As checking in is Eliza Berg, the junior.
Yeah, they got DeWitt got that and was able to find her underneath. Just a little bit too hard there on the shot.
Sargent goes right corner. The lob inside. The catch, the power dribble, picking up that dribble, sends right side, the pump fake Richens, no look. Jumper from Murdoch, 18 feet right wing, that is short, and the rebound to Lizzie Randall. Long outlet pass to Martinez, she'll recover. About 3 minutes into this one, and it is still a 8-0 game, and we'll get a foul going against North Summit as Shaden Sargent picks up the first.
Yeah, Shaden come over there and was able to actually deflected it with both hands, but the follow-through got her with her body.
Again, North Summit leads 8-0. 4:49 to go, opening quarter, as Randall skips it over right side Martinez. She's going to skip now left side. Pump fake with it, send right side again. Martinez fires for three, looks good off the front rim. Rebound comes down once again inside to Murdoch. Long outlet, Sargent just puts it up in a hurry. That's no good. Rebound inside and a foul going against St. Joseph's. Ellie Stevens, another offensive board.
Yeah, big rebound there, but I think Sargent thought she was a little closer to the basket than she actually was when she caught that ball, so that's why she tried to throw it up there as quick as she could.
Taking her time, sends it Stevens, 15-foot jumper, and it's good. Ellie Stevens from 15 on the left angle, and that makes it 10-0 North Summit. Like when your big can step out and hit that 10 to 15-foot jumper. Ball's deflected on the ground. Smith's got it. Long outlet pass caught by Murdoch. She'll look to attack. Pump. Take the two and score it. Haslin Murdoch knocks it down, and that makes it 12-0. Haslin off to a nice start now.
Yes, now they got three players with 4 points each.
Skip pass over on the left side to Go. Go's going to give it back up top. The drive from Randall. Ball deflected. No, just an errant pass. And another turnover. That really for St. Joseph, when they've gotten shots, Ryan, they've looked good. They've been good looks. The problem is they just turn the ball over, not getting enough shots up.
They're having a hard time rotating the ball around. And just, you know what, again, credit to that defense for North Summit. Ball
goes down to Murdoch. Power dribble trying to feed Smith. Ball deflected. Good play from Mimi DeWitt. And away with it comes Caitlin Martinez. Bounce pass left side to Randall. Steps up now, just overthrows again, and another turnover for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, just turned, and that was just a little too high, and it's hard to get an offense going when you can't get the ball moving like you want.
Heartland Richens goes right side, give and go. A little 10-foot jumper in the lane. That's short. Offensive rebound fought for, and ultimately it comes down inside of the Jayhawks. 12-0 our score, 3:14 to go here in the opening period as Richens guarding Randall out high. Right side with it, sends over right corner. Martinez. Another errant pass as it ends up being taken away by Stevens. Richens with a Magic Johnson-like bounce. Transition to perfection. Haslin Murdoch, with the lay-in.
Yeah, that was a laser pass right on the dot down to her, and then just a great feed underneath.
The hockey assist to Heartland Richens as the ball gets skipped over left side to DeWitt. They pound it in the paint to Go. She's going to try and feed it. Inside, back out, and a foul. So just the second team foul. It'll be side out of bounds here for St. Joseph's.
Yeah, they got that into Eliza Berg down on the post. I thought she was just going to go up with it. She's got a height advantage down there with him, but just decided not to take the shot and kicked it back out.
It's baseline here for the Jayhawks. 2:34 to go in the opening quarter. Ball goes over left side to DeWitt. Now dumps it down low. The power dribble sends back to DeWitt. Is wide open. They're telling her to shoot it, and she does not. Now DeWitt catches, shoots. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound inside to Lydia West. Richens in transition. Beautiful behind the back, and then a little bit too high of a lob. Is a great effort from Stevens to save it, but she was out of bounds. So it will go back to St. Joseph's. Couple subs here. Kate Smith, the sophomore, going to check in, along with Quincy Vernon for the Braves. As bringing it back down the floor are the Jayhawks. Left side with it is DeWitt. The lob inside taken away, Ellie Stevens. Richens now looks to push for the Braves. Killer crossover, gets in the lane. Scoop, pass, Stevens, bucket. Beautifully done again. Haslin Murdoch just has, Heartland Richens just has such a feel for where the basketball needs to go.
Yeah, she got that on the right-hand side, and she threw that pass behind the back of the defender to get that over there.
And a drive and a foul. Good take there from Caitlin Martinez, the senior guard, and she's going to earn a trip to the line for the free throw line as they call that foul inside on Quincy Vernon. Just a sophomore. As Martinez shoots the first of two. And it's good. And the Jayhawks are now on the board 16-1. 1:41 to go before the end of the quarter. Cicely Flores is going to check in, back in, and for the first time tonight, number 23, Sophie Yates, is in for the Jayhawks. We'll get one more.
I already mentioned Martinez averages about 12 points a game for the Jayhawks.
1 for 2. Rebound comes down inside to Stevens. Right side on the catch for Smith. Kate's going to bounce it to Murdoch. Murdoch sends high. 3 on the way from Richens off the back rim. Fight for the rebound. Comes down inside. Another possession for the Braves as Vernon pulls it back out. And now Richens will run a new play. Left side with it, Vernon. Gives to the cutting Murdoch. She'll pump. Get in the lane. Sends Richens. Right wing 3. That one is short. Offensive rebound again to Vernon. And then a travel. So it gives it back to the Jayhawks. North Summit doing really not a lot hurting them. That turnover, one of only a few mistakes that they've made early here, Ryan.
Yeah, they've been playing exceptional basketball there, and another offensive rebound there for North Summit.
Drive inside, it'll stay as it's deflected out of bounds. 1:02 to go in the opening quarter. Baseline here for the Jayhawks, it'll be Martinez to trigger. Sends it left corner. The pump. The give back up top, Flores gives it over left side to Yates. She's going to skip it over high corner. The pass down low, the deflection ends up off the back of Smith and then still picked up Richens. No look pass in transition to Vernon. No, but she's fouled. And we'll get 2 free throws as both players help each other up there. I'd like to see that as another great pass from Richens. Heartland's court vision and the way she just controls the basketball. So, again, she's been doing this for a long time, but just impressive.
Yeah, she has. And even that one, she didn't even have to look away. I mean, because it was just an easy pass, and she looks away anyway, just for practice, I guess, and it was right on the money.
Quincy Vernon knocks down the first of 2. Sub here for the Braves as they send in Chandlin Blomqvist. Returning for St. Joseph's is Eliza Berg. Shots up and down. So Vernon goes 2 for 2, and that now makes it 18-1. 47 seconds remaining in the opening period. Left hand dribble over on the left side by Randall. Pulls it back out and will reset for the Jayhawks. Gives middle. The pump fake. The dump inside and the steal from Blomqvist. She's going to lead the break now for the Braves. Dumps it inside, and a little bit of a mishandle there from Kate Smith. Turnover, and away come the Jayhawks. Shot clock is off. 18-1 our score in favor of North Summit. Ball goes over on the right side. And another turnover.
And just some miscommunication there. It looked like, the St. Joseph player was cutting to the basket, but the passer did not see her do that and just threw it right behind her.
Richens looks to bring it across the Snow College S. Now gets it over right side to Smith. Kate will pump fake with it. Send right corner to Murdoch. It's down to 6 seconds left in the quarter as it skipped. Middle, inside out game. Open 3 from the corner short. As good of a look as you can get from Kate Smith. And that ends quarter number 1. North Summit 18, St. Joseph's 1 on the Mid-Utah or on TeamHive.live as well as KSLSports.com.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking is now hiring drivers statewide, including Beaver, Millard, Sevier, San Pete, Juab, Carbon, Emery, Utah, and Salt Lake counties, as well as many other locations. The job includes a home daily schedule, excellent pay, benefits, training, retirement, a positive work environment, and requires a Class A CDL license with doubles endorsement. To apply, go to barneyjobs.com. That's barneyjobs.com.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. Pump fake from Blomquist as she'll drive it. Dump inside. Murdoch for two. It's short. Good rebound inside by Randall.
Yeah, that shot went up, and Randall did a great job of boxing out and making sure she secured that rebound.
Randall will reset the Jayhawk offense here, which went without a field goal in the opening period. Just one free throws. It's 18-1. Beautiful basketball inside, then the foul. See, that's what was missing, Ryan, those extra passes, the ball movement, the sets, and now it earns a trip for Mimi DeWitt to the free throw line.
Yeah, DeWitt did a great job of catching and turning. And then Blomquist, as you mentioned, coming across. She's going to pick up her first personal foul. But we're going to have an opportunity here from the free throw line.
DeWitt's first, off the rim and in. That makes it 18-2. 25 seconds here into quarter number 2. Third girls quarterfinal of the day. A final matchup that's coming up after our game. It's Duchesne and Draper APA, the 4-5 matchup. Should be fascinating. That one is no good. Long rebound. Offensive rebound to go. Sends it over right side, Martinez. Randall, 3 straight on. Off the rim, no good. Another fight for an offensive rebound, and the Jayhawks nearly had an extra possession, and they do. They say last touch by North Summit. Students over there don't like it, but it's going to stay Jayhawk basketball.
Yeah, great hustle by Abby Go to get in there and give an extra possession, as you mentioned, to St. Joseph.
Drive here, baseline from Go. Puts up the shot. No, it's batted out of bounds. That is going to be North Summit basketball. Like the adjustment St. Joseph's made, they've been much more confident, getting to the rim a little bit better and more crisp with their passes.
I was just going to say the same thing. I don't know what Coach said at the end of the first period, but they're playing a lot more aggressive on the offensive side.
Richens with the left-hand dribble. Comes away with it, gives it over right side to Sargent. Now sends right corner. The pump fake by West gives back up to Murdoch. Murdoch with the left hand, sends up top Richens. Skip corner. 3 is on the way. It's short. Rebound comes down inside to Randall. Randall leads the break, gives it over right side to DeWitt. And a loose ball as Martinez corrals it and prevents from going into backcourt. Gives to the cutter baseline, just too high of a pass as Go was the cutter. Over her head, back to the Braves.
Yeah, it's a few times we've seen that now. They've had some great backdoor cuts, some great movement towards the basket. Just passes just a little bit too high each time.
Heartland Richens across the timeline, gives it right side Sargent. Skip pass over left side to West. The bounce down low. Murdoch pumps with it, sends it back over right side. Sargent loses control of the basketball. Turnover, and DeWitt gets the steal. Away with it come the Jayhawks. Ball goes over right side to Martinez. Caitlin will bounce back high. And we're going to get a tie-up here. We sure are. Possession stays with the Jayhawks.
Yeah. So it's great, Sargent coming in there, tying that up. She's very quick. There was quite a lot of room to make that pass, but she made up some ground in a hurry, did Sargent.
Ball comes in up high to Caitlin Martinez. She's going to give it middle. Bounce pass inside to DeWitt. Tries to get that to Berg. It's a loose ball. Berg picks it up. Sends right side to Randall. Skip Martinez. Open 3 on the way. It's off the back rim. Fight for the rebound. Inside, it will be North Summit basketball, last touched by the Jayhawks.
Another great look for St. Joseph. They got it underneath to Berg. She just wasn't able to hold on to the ball, and a great battle for that offensive rebound just went away from them.
18-2 our score with 5:59 to go here in quarter number 2. Ball gets over to the left side. Jumper baseline is good. How about that jump shot in Ellie Stevens from about 16 feet out?
Yeah, you mentioned her. She's their big post player, does some great things underneath rebound-wise, but she can step out and hit a 15-footer as well.
She's knocked down at least 2, if I remember correctly. Travel call on St. Joseph's. It will go back to the Braves. Richens looks to bring it across the timeline for North Summit. Sends it over left side. West catches with it. Right-hand dribble, sends corner. Stevens thought about the 3. They reverse to Murdoch. Now right side, Richens with the pump fake. Gives back up top, Stevens. Ellie will pump fake with it. Left-hand dribble, sends it over. Now baseline, the jumper for Murdoch. Off the window, no good. Offensive rebound, Stevens just throws it up. No, follows her own shot. Looks to go reverse. A tie-up is the call. So that will stay here with North Summit. As Stevens, again, doing a nice job on the boards.
Yeah, great hustle. 2 opportunities to pull down those offensive rebounds, and a third chance here for North Summit.
Richens looks to send over right side. West takes the long 2. It's strong. Fight for the board. Comes down inside to go. Outlet right side to Martinez. 5:06 to go here in quarter number 2. Been all North Summit early in this one. Ball goes straight up. 3 on the way. Randall off the front rim. Another good look. And it will go back to the Braves of North Summit. And again, I like what St. Joseph's has done more. A lot better ball movement, ball reversals, kind of that inside-out game. Just still haven't been able to get one to drop so far.
Yeah, even picked up the intensity a little bit on the defensive side. They've only held them to 2 points here in the second period.
Ball goes corner. 3-point shot on the way. Richens. It's short. Long rebound, transition opportunity as Go gives in transition Martinez the shot. Altered, rebound, comes down to Sargent. Going to dribble with the right hand. Look to attack off that dribble. Bumped, gives left side. Richens, touch pass into Stevens. Beautifully done again by North Summit. They were maybe taking their time getting into the offense the last few possessions. No wasted time on that one.
Yeah, I mean, every time they've scored so far up to this point, it's been run and gun. They like to get out and move it down the court.
Another turnover as Richens behind the back gets inside the no-look dish. The 10-foot jumper, it's no good. Stevens offensive rebound, lays it up and in. It's now 24-2. Timeout to the Jayhawks. We'll take it as well right here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
State Bank of Southern Utah is not just another bank. We are your neighbors, your friends, and your local financial partners, interested in building long-term relationships.
When you choose State Bank, you invest in our community. Your money stays here and is reinvested in friends and family, building Southern Utah.
Each one of our 17 branches is staffed and ready to serve you.
Come and experience the difference of true community banking at State Bank of Southern Utah.
Welcome back on
Your
in.
car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. 24-2. Timeout taken here by St. Joseph's. Ball movement's been a lot better in this quarter. Still trying to get a bucket to drop as the ball goes back up high. Reverse it right side. Martinez gets an open-looking triple. Just grazes the rim. Rebound comes down to Murdoch.
Another open look. Moving the ball around well. North Summit's been in that 2-3 zone all game long, and they've done a great job of breaking it down and getting some open shots.
Ball goes back up top to Sargent midway through this quarter, and now Richens goes and gets the basketball. New play. Left side with it, Lydia West. With the dribble, sends corner Richens. The dump down inside to Murdoch. Turns, scoops. Got some English on it, no. But then Stevens, another offensive rebound, and Ellie will find herself at the free throw line.
Yeah, Ellie was on the left-hand side when that shot went up, and she did a great job of getting through two St. Joseph players to pull down that offensive rebound.
First shot for Stevens up, in and out. Couple of subs here as we're going to see Berg return for the Jayhawks. Also checking back in Quincy Vernon and Kate Smith. So another free throw coming here for Stevens. She connects. 25-2. 3:16 to go before halftime. As Randall looks to bring it across the timeline for St. Joseph's. Left side with it is Flores. Skip right, Randall. Corner, the dump low, the turn, the block. Stevens with the rejection. Richens leads the break.
They work so hard to get that down inside, and then it just gets rejected like that but from Stevens.
The dribble drive here for Murdoch. Sends right corner to Smith. Kate's going to send back to Richens. Fumbles for a moment, recovers. Picks up the dribble. Right side, they go low to Murdoch. She draws a double, sends it left side. Vernon will fire the three. It's off the back rim. Long rebound gets tipped out. Murdoch takes a right wing three. That's strong, and the rebound comes down inside to go. And again, like you said, the defense of St. Joseph's has not been bad by any stretch here in the second. Their defensive intensity has picked up greatly.
Yeah, once those shots go up, they've been doing a great job of putting a body on a player and getting those rebounds.
Left side with it is Randall. Back to Flores, middle, push shot, strong. Good box out inside from Vernon. Richens, another one-handed dime out in transition to Smith. Kate lays it up and in. 27-2, and again, that's where North Summit's been nearly unstoppable. It's those fast break opportunities.
Yeah, very good in transition, and being led by Richens, because she great court general out there and is able always to find the open player.
Randall, the push shot, that's short. Ball deflected, back out, and it will be Braves basketball, should say, here with 1:49 to go before halftime. Again, winner of this game gets Draper APA Duchesne winner. That's our nightcap here at this SVC. Ball goes right side to Smith. Now in the corner, Richens pumps with it, gets in the lane, no look. The dump off inside to Murdoch, skip pass. Oh my goodness, what an beautiful, that's the textbook definition of extra pass. Could have taken an open 15-foot shot, but instead Richens, the shuffle, Stevens lays it in.
Yeah, I think we've got to she's so good at anticipating. She knew that the defensive player was going to come out on her, so she already had the pass in mind, what she was going to do before the ball even got to her.
Berg saves it left side to Flores, skip past Martinez. Ball deflected and then nearly saved off the defender. Go now swings it left side. Flores drives in the lane, little push shot for two, and the bank can score. A nice take inside from Cicely Flores.
Yeah, stayed low, got in between the defenders, and just nice kiss off the glass.
Smith recovers off the deflection, gives inside Stevens. The pass to Murdoch. Spins, push shot, no good. Stevens offensive board, blocked from behind by Berg. Richens push shot, that goes in for two.
Yeah, a couple opportunities there for the Braves.
They make it count, and you give them a second chance. Go right side, skip past Flores, picked off by Murdoch, stumbles a bit, and will get a tie-up. Possession stays with the Jayhawks. 32.8 to go. That officially turns our shot clock off for the remainder of the half, as Flores sends it in straight away to Randall. Randall goes left side, Flores. Now to Randall on the right, sends it over in the corner. Martinez dumps in the paint, power dribble, sends back to Martinez, skip pass to Randall. She'll get in the lane, nice little runner for two. It's short, and the rebound to Vernon. Richens now in transition, coast to coast, like butter on toast, lays that right up and in, 33-4.
Yeah, nice, was on that left-hand side, nice crossover to get to the right. They get that little bit of separation.
Ball goes right side to go with 3 seconds. Randall 3 with 2, and she'll bank it in before the end of the half. Lizzie Randall for 3, and that will take us to halftime. North Summit 33 and St. Joseph 7. We'll have our halftime show coming up next right here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters. And every path leads to new possibilities. Current Chevy owners and lessees can get $6,350 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers.
As a urologist, my job includes treating kidney stones, diagnosing, treating prostate cancer, and other disorders of the urinary system. Here at CVMC, specialists and primary care physicians all work very closely together.
As a family physician, being able to have continuity of care and direct relationships with our specialists is something we're very fortunate to have here.
I'm Dr. David Sewell, board-certified urologist. I'm proud to provide state-of-the-art care here at Central Valley Medical Center.
This is Nate Christensen at Zions Bank. We're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. And with a branch right around the corner, we're here for you wherever you are. For all your personal and business banking needs, come visit us and let us show you how Zions Bank is for you.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
Are you a new CDL license holder? If so, Barney Trucking would like to train and pay you to become a world-class truck driver on state-of-the-art equipment. They also provide you with reliable, courteous support, a fantastic wage, paid holidays, solid benefits, home daily schedules, paid time off, an excellent safety record, and respect. Dependable truck drivers have been Barney Trucking's #1 investment since 1947. Start your outstanding career by applying today at barneyjobs.com. barneyjobs.com.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Back to the SVC as it is 33-7, our halftime score for the North Summit Braves. Tanner Wilkinson, Ryan Hicks here with you. Looking every part like a #1 seed is North Summit. +3 in assist-to-turnover ratio, and then they forced 21 first-half turnovers defensively. So they're sharing the ball great on one end, defending it even better on the other end.
Yeah, coming into this game, usually the #1 8 seed is there's quite a disparity there when they're playing, but North Summit's come out, and usually, offensively you relax a little bit, but North Summit hasn't. They've come out and they've played well, and they're moving the ball like they're supposed to, and defensively it starts there to create great offense, and Coach Holmes had them ready to go, not to overlook this type of game.
They're +15 in the turnover margin, +11 in rebounding overall, and they've made 15 shots to just 2 field goals by the Jayhawks. Now, what the Jayhawks do have, they've made a 3. North Summit did not hit a 3 in the opening half, which when you're up 26, that's not really going to matter a whole lot at the end of the day. Great transition basketball, very aggressive, to the hoop style of play. Thought Heartland Richens was just spectacular, the way she moved the basketball, finding teammates. Be really fun to play with a point guard like that.
Yeah, that's everybody's dream, right? To be out there with a point guard that looks to dish the ball first. Get the teammates involved on the offensive side, and then when she needs to, she can score. So yeah, just an elite player as far as the point guard position goes.
Leading scorer in the first half was Ellie Stevens, who had 15 points, 6 offensive rebounds. 6 of her 7 rebounds came on the offensive glass. There for Ellie, 8 points and 3 assists for Heartland Richens in this first half. 6 from Hazelyn Murdoch, and then you had 2 apiece from Blomquist and Vernon, both off the bench. Or excuse me, Kate Smith and Vernon off the bench. Then for the Jayhawks, you had 3 points from Lizzie Randall, 2 from Cicely Flores, and then 1 free throw from Caitlin Martinez, as well as a free throw from Mimi DeWitt. So that's where we're at. So when we come back, we'll talk a little bit about what the semifinal matchup looks like, South Sevier Kanab round 3. It's always interesting when you get to the playoffs and you play a region foe, that third round, especially when you split, right? That third game gets really, really interesting and fascinating.
Yeah, even sometimes when you don't split, that's usually when those upsets happen.
Right. We'll take a break and be right back. Get you set for the second half next, right here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
My parents know nothing about gaming. I told them we needed Centricom Fiber because it's by far the fastest and most reliable internet speeds.
Hey bud, dinner's ready. Time to turn off the game box.
All right, this round's almost over.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
State Bank of Southern Utah is not just another bank. We are your neighbors, your friends, and your local financial partners interested in building long-term relationships.
When you choose State Bank, you invest in our community. Your money stays here and is reinvested in friends and family, building Southern Utah.
Each one of our 17 branches is staffed and ready to serve you.
Come and experience the difference of true community banking at State Bank of Southern Utah.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters. And every path leads to new possibilities.
Current Chevy owners and lessees can get $6,350 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
See your Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Second half just about to get started. Winner of this game advancing to the semifinals tomorrow night, where they will take on the winner of Duchesne Draper APA, which is coming up after this one. The first semifinal set between Kanab and South Sevier. Kanab's only loss on the season, I believe, was to South Sevier. Or at least in region play, I know that was their one loss. Yeah, like you said, so it's that third round, regardless of how things have been, always a really fascinating matchup between two teams when you meet for the third time in a season.
Yeah, it's you think you know the other team, but then there's always something that is pulled out of the closet. You know, somebody shows up that you're not expecting to play, and yeah, you kind of know what the other team's going to do before they actually do it.
Coach maybe notices something on film. There's all kinds of things. So that should be a fun one tomorrow. Been a fun day here at the Sevier Valley Center. Man, the Cinderella team of this tournament for the boys' side, your Wolves nearly pulled off another massive upset this morning. Played extremely. That was a fun group to watch have the season they had. Still going to play in the consolation, of course, tomorrow, but phenomenal game there. North Summit's boys and Enterprise was very entertaining, very close. Enterprise led most of the first half. North Summit took over late in the first half and then led the rest of the way. So Kanab boys advancing, South Sevier boys advancing as well. First possession of the second half as the lob goes down inside to Murdoch. Bounce to Stevens. It's loose. Taken away by Abby Go.
Yeah, great defense there. Got this quick hands, got the hands in there and knocked that pass down.
Randall gives it over left side, bounce back up, swing it right side. Martinez, three on line, just a little short, and out of bounds it goes to the Braves. So a good look from Caitlin Martinez.
Yeah, just a little bit. Most of the shots we've seen them miss have all been short. You mentioned, being in a different gym with the background like it is, a little bit further back. A lot of times those shots come up short.
Depth perception's a real thing. You talk to any coach. Turnaround shot from Murdoch. It's off the back rim, no good. Fight for the board, and it comes down into Martinez. Another opportunity for the Jayhawks of St. Joseph's. Right side, Martinez pumps with it, gives back up top to Randall. Skip left side, 3 on the way. Off the back rim, rebound to Murdoch, and now in transition, Richens. Bounce pass right side to Sargent. Gives it back up top, 3 on the way, Murdoch. Straight away, that's good. Buckets for Hazelyn Murdoch to do it all.
Yeah, another assist there by Richens as she found her, and she didn't hesitate, just squared up her shoulders, and a nice shot.
Skip pass left side to Flores. Turnover the other way is West with the steal. Crossover Richens, left-hand finish, and transition again. Beautifully done. How about Heartland Richens?
Yeah, she could feel the pressure coming from the side. She did a great job of keeping the ball away from the defender, and I think she's about scooped that from her hip.
Now gets the steal. 38-7 our score, 6:12 to go in quarter number 3. It's been a good day to be a point guard and have the last name Richens. As we saw with the boys earlier, a 28-point performance from Trevor Richens as the 15-foot jumper from Hazelyn Murdoch drops. Across the timeline goes to Randall. Now Martinez skips it left side to Flores. She's going to save it up to Randall. Martinez catches right side, back to Randall. Randall looks to go middle, gets it, loses it for a moment. Picks up her dribble, bounces over to Martinez, left hand. Bounces left side, 3 on the way from Flores, and that's good. A good-looking jumper from Cicely Flores.
Yeah, she was just short on a couple of them. That one she measured it perfectly.
40-10 as North Summit trots across the timeline. Right side, Sargent with it. Pumps with it, gives middle Stevens. Deflection and a steal from Martinez. She's going to give it over left side to Lizzie Randall, and the Jayhawks will set up another play. Randall, the right-hand dribble. Gives it over right side, Martinez. Now baseline inside to Go. Go skips it back up top, Martinez. Right side with it to Go. She'll pump. Look to take it baseline. The push shot is good. A nice take inside Abby Go. As the Jayhawks getting a little more confidence going on that end of the floor.
Yeah, it's just a great move. She just lowered her shoulder and went strong to the basket. A little floater.
Sargent catches right side, spins out of it. Looks to take it baseline. Stevens, 15-foot baseline jumper. That's a little long. A rebound inside to Randall. Now right side with it, Martinez. The push shot, it's off the back rim, no, and the rebound to Ellie Stevens.
We've seen some great rebounds by Lizzie Randall on that defensive side as she pulls another one down for St. Joseph's.
Richens gives it over right side. Pump fake, left side with it, West. Baseline inside now to Stevens, a bump and a foul on the Jayhawks.
There's not a whole lot of fouls in this game.
No, it's been a quick-moving game. The game before this one was also very quick. We had about 40 minutes in between games, which you don't see that when you get to tournament time a whole lot. This one's going to end with plenty of time, as well as if the foul count remains as low as it has been, as Murdoch throws it off the leg, and they'll now have to take it outside line instead of baseline. Looking to send it in is Hazelyn Murdoch. Gives it up top to West, back to Richens. Right-hand dribble. 4:16 to go in the third. Gives it over right side Sargent. The bounce middle. Murdoch, 15-foot J, buckets. Hazelyn Murdoch.
And she's been pretty much money from right there, right at the top of the free throw line, and just turns and knocks it down.
Sweet spot, like she's done it a million times, which
she probably has.
She probably has, yeah, exactly. Martinez right side looks to dump in. It's deflected. Sargent now with the basketball. So we're under 4 minutes to go in the third. Richens, bounce pass. Wow. Stevens fills the lane beautifully, lays it up and in.
That just comes with just playing with each other for so long. She just knew that she was going to have somebody trailing down the middle of the court, and it's a beautiful bounce pass.
Deflection nearly from Sargent. Randall contains, sends left side. The pump fake from Flores. Walked with it. Goes back to North Summit here. That's the thing. Richens, and you know, Stevens is just a sophomore, but that connection, that comes from Summers. That comes from playing pickup ball. That comes, and then, of course, throughout an entire season playing together. West dumps it down low. Murdoch will spin left-hand finish on the left side. Let's see.
I think they called an offensive.
I think they did.
That's a
basket's good. Count the basket, so they call the N1 at the end of the day. Yeah, I thought I saw.
Offensive foul called.
So now Hazelin will shoot a free throw. In and out. Offensive rebound, Stevens, and she sticks it back in. Boy, how good has the big three been of Murdoch, Stevens, and Richens? Martinez, nice little push shot in the lane, no good. Rebound, Richens. Hartland looks to push in transition with Sargent. Will drive, pick up the dribble, give inside, and a little too unselfish right there by West. Probably needs to shoot that.
Yeah, just trying to give it up to another player, and it ended up getting stolen away.
Pump fake, goes right side with it. 15-foot jumper blocked. Stevens with the rejection. Richens now leads the 2-on-2. Gets in the lane. Decides to pull this one back out. Sargent, beautiful pass inside. Murdoch finishes for two. Stevens saying I can drop some dimes too, or Sargent, saying I can drop some dimes. Beautiful pass.
Yeah, she just reared back and put that right on the money. She wasn't going to let anybody deflect that one.
Martinez, right wing three, short. Rebound to Stevens. 2:10 to go here in quarter number 3, and we're going to get a mass substitution here, as I think the starters' night's about to be done, as they have certainly done their job. Richens, corner three, it's long. Rebound comes down the far side to Randall. Going to get a few more Jayhawks in the ball game here as well. Right side with it's Martinez, pumps, sends it back high, the drive, the runner, the finish. Nice take inside from Lizzie Randall.
Yeah, she actually had that ball knocked away from her, but great control to grab it and put it back up.
And the starters' night, when you see a hockey change lineup like this, night's done. You got a comfortable lead. You're going to have a big semifinal game tomorrow. Good to get some rest, knowing your goal is to play all 3 days and win all 3 days.
Yeah, not only to give your varsity starters a rest, but great opportunity for those coming in to get some tournament experience, because you never know when you're going to need them. There might be a game. I mean, I can't remember 2 or 3 years ago that was doing a championship. It went into 2 or 3 overtimes, and there was bench players out there that hadn't had varsity time, and they were playing. So good opportunity for them to get the feel of things.
Couple subs for St. Joseph's as we'll try and get all 5 Braves that checked in. Lexi Willardson checks in for the first time tonight. They go back with Sophie Yates as well. Blomquist is back out there along with Kate Smith. Number 14, Natalie Richens, just a sophomore. And number 4, Britt Diston. Pump fake from Vernon, gives it inside. Ball pulled back out, the drive from Smith. Little runner for 2, it's short, fight for the board. And it comes down inside to Willardson. Right side with it is Flores, as she's going to give straight away Martinez now. Caitlin with the right hand gives Flores. Pump fake, sends it over left side to Yates. Yates is going to skip it. The drive from Flores sends right side. 3-point shot is on the way, hits the front of the rim, and the rebound to Blomquist inside. Another good look is the long outlet. Richens, finish for 2. Great pass in transition. Chadlyn Blomquist.
Yeah, that was on the money, 35, 40-foot pass right there, and hit her right in stride.
3 from Martinez, that's good. A nice-looking shot, Caitlin Martinez for 3, and that makes it 52-17. Now under 40 seconds here in the third quarter. Right side with it is Kate Smith. Pumping is Vernon, back to Kate. The dribble drive, back up top Blomquist. The dribble drive, power dribble, bump. And a turnover as Martinez gets the steal. Caitlin looks to lead out in transition. Straight away, sends it over left side to Yates. Sophie picks up the dribble, gives back to Martinez. Steps into an NBA range 3, and that's going to come up a little short as it goes back to the Braves. With 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Fourth quarter action coming up next. As Blomquist catches with 5, with 4, 3, sends it over right side. Smith gets a good look off the back rim. So that will end quarter number 3. North Summit 52, St. Joseph 17. Fourth quarter next here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
I'm Dr. Brandon Beck, and I'm one of the general surgeons at Central Valley Medical Center. One of the best parts of my job as a general surgeon is to interact with a wide variety of people. And many of those people have experienced chronic conditions or painful things for many years. And there is nothing better than helping them to work through those conditions and to have an improved quality of life. I'm happy to be back in Utah at Central Valley Medical Center serving the people in our community.
This is Nate Christensen at Zions Bank. We're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. And with a branch right around the corner, we're here for you wherever you are. For all your personal and business banking needs, come visit us and let us show you how Zions Bank is for you.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back in. Final 8 minutes of this one between North Summit and St. Joseph's, as we've had some high school kids doing a shooting contest. This has happened a couple times today, as the young man came up just a little bit short on that half-court shot. I was at a BYU game earlier this year. Young lady won 10 grand doing the layup free throw 3-point half court. That's a good chunk of tuition.
I was going to
right
say
there.
that
And it's always a student,
that.
right, that they do. Yeah. So kind of cool. The power dribble inside, the give, and the send back out. The drive here from Randall. Her push shot off the rim, no good. Sends it back out high. Flores sends it low. A nice no-look pass from Flores, and that ball just sat on the rim as Go is unable to finish. The ball is loose and recovered on the outside by Kate Smith.
Yeah, a couple of good looks by Go, just not able to get it to fall.
Right side with it, Smith picks up the dribble high, skips it to Blomqvist. Power dribble, push shot for two, and that's good. Chandlin Blomqvist able to knock that one down.
Yeah, good job going to her left to make that shot.
Pump fake, sends it over left side to Flores. Now down low, the power dribble. Draws a double team, sends it back over left side to Go. Push shot for two is good. Abby Go knocking it in.
Yeah, great move. Went to her left, had to put it up high off the glass so it wasn't blocked. A great shot.
Blomqvist with the left-hand dribble. A little bit of miscommunication there. Good deflection from Caitlin Martinez. As we're now going to see Quincy Vernon return. And Kate Smith will say, should mention Olivia Richens, the sophomore, has checked in for North Summit. Here with 6:38 to go in the fourth quarter. As Blomqvist will send in. Right side with it is Richens. Send it over in the corner. As Vernon sends it back up high to Blomqvist. The dump down low. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Stays with the Braves.
Yeah, good quick hands by DeWitt. That was a wide open layup if she gets it, but DeWitt was able to get her hand in there and knock it out of bounds.
Baseline here for North Summit as Natalie Richens throws it deflected. Stays with the Braves once again. Getting a shot clock reset here where it was an official kick. Richens pounds the rock, looks to send in, dumps off inside. Power dribble from Brett Diston, who's in. Rebound comes down inside to Randall. Nearly lost her shoe. It wasn't for the ankle braces.
They're holding them on.
I was going to say that shoe would have come flying. Runner from Martinez off the back rim, no. Fight for the rebound inside to Martinez again. Sends it over right side. Flores pumps, gets in the lane, push shot for two. It's strong. Rebound comes down inside to Quincy Vernon. The right-hand dribble here for Natalie Richens. 5:18 to go. Coming up, Duchesne and Draper APA, the 4-5 matchup. Ball goes right side to Smith. Skip it. Three-point shot is on the way. It's off the back rim. Vernon fights for that board. Ends up back in the hands of Olivia Richens. That jumper's no good. Rebound and send back outside to Natalie Richens. See, I had this problem with the boys' game earlier when I had 5 Richens on the floor. We've only ever had 1 up until this point. So, power dribble, push shot for 2. Count the bucket. Kate Smith with a nice take on the baseline.
Yeah, she caught that high on the right side and did a great job spinning to her left down underneath. Gets the foul from the back and see if she can complete this three-point play. As you mentioned, Kate Smith, the sophomore.
Free throw is up and down. So 57-19, our score now. And as you mentioned, we saw players like Kate Smith and Quincy Vernon, Chandlin Blomquist, they're rotation players, but how great is it that they get this opportunity, build a little more confidence, should some foul trouble occur, anything like that, right? This is
that's
incredible.
Exactly what you want them to do, in a game like this, is to get that experience.
Missed shot inside. The ball is loose and picked up by Kate Smith. Kate looks to lead the break out in transition, sends it over left side, now back straight up to Richens. Natalie will reset it. Give it over left side. Now Vernon straight away. Smith thought about three, sends Richens in the corner. 19 on the shot clock here. Three-point shot is on the way. It's off the front rim, no. Vernon fights for that offensive rebound. Looks to put it up for two. It's blocked and taken away. Lizzie Randall. Long outlet. In transition. The pump fake from Flores. The push shot. In and out. Rebound comes down inside to Richens.
That's a few times we've seen some great fast break opportunities for St. Joseph's, just come up a little short on the offensive side.
Bounce pass low. It's deflected. Ends up with Flores. She comes away with the steal. Looks to take it coast to coast. The spin, and then it's taken back by Smith. As we'll get a hockey line change here for St. Joseph's, as they will have a game tomorrow in the consolation side of the bracket. Get some of their starters some rest for that matchup as the lob goes down inside. The pump fake, the send out, Smith for three, and it's good. Or they're going to say that's a two. Kate Smith. It's always tough with these three lines, right? Knowing when you're playing on the college floor. Right. Braves going to go even deeper into the bench here. Martinez swings it. Now left side Flores. Martinez fires for three, right wing. Good. Another good-looking triple. Caitlin Martinez, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Yeah, her second three-pointer. She's found the range.
Right side with it is Smith. Going to bounce high to Olivia Richens. Skip it over left side. Now Vernon catching straight away with it. Right-hand dribble splits the defense, gets inside, push shot, and they're going to call travel on this. Took an extra step. We'll go back to St. Joseph's. This is a full hockey line change for both subs, so we're going to try and get everyone.
Good luck with this one.
Yeah, appreciate it. Going to try and get as many names as we can in here. Britton Tanner, just a freshman who checks in. Number 2, number 15 is freshman Randy Sargent. Number 1, Chandler Sargent. Hoping I'm pronouncing that one right. Ball gets deflected back up to Sophie Yates. And then a deflection and steal the other way. This is Amy Tholen, a freshman. Coast to coast. Lays it up and in.
She looked like she'd done that before.
Freshman.
Yeah.
And that's where you say tradition never graduates with this North Summit squad. Always have a good class up and coming. Steal the other way from Chandler Sargent. Blomquist drops a dime in transition. The Euro. Finish does not go. Fight for the rebound inside to Yates. As she's checked back in, Willardson is checked in. Number 13 is London Tillman. Number 4 is Addison Dobler. And then number 1 is Anna Lynn Norman. Bounce pass right side to Norman. Bunch of freshmen for both these schools on the floor. The bank is open. Still here down here in Richfield as the junior London Tillman knocks down the triple.
Yeah, she didn't hesitate. She knew she wanted to shoot it as soon as she got it, had her shoulders squared, and drops it in.
Ball goes over on the right side. The send back up top to Amy Tholen. Tholen catches right wing. Left wing now. The pump fake. The pass baseline. Into Blomquist. The bank is no good. Good box out and rebound inside by Dobler, the freshman for St. Joseph's. A right-hand dribble for Yates. Sophie picks up the dribble. Bounce pass right side to Willardson. She's going to skip it over left side, and that ball's knocked out of bounds. Goes back off of St. Joseph's as substitution checks in. Olivia Richens returns, and with the shot clock off, North Summit can hold, and they will advance back to the state semifinals tomorrow night right here on this floor. Who they'll play? Well, that'll be determined in the next game with the 5-4 matchup. Ball goes right side. 3 on the way, Richens. Off the back rim. Fight for the rebound. Ends up back inside to Sargent. And they'll just hold here and let this thing dribble out. North Summit, following the trend of South Sevier and Kanab, both boys and girls will play in a semifinal game tomorrow night. Final score, North Summit 61, St. Joseph's 25. We'll take a quick break and be back to wrap this up next here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking's #1 investment has been dependable truck drivers like you. That's why they provide their drivers with an opportunity to earn up to $75,000 a year driving state-of-the-art equipment. Barney Trucking is now hiring drivers in Utah, Sanpete, Sevier, Juab, Millard, Beaver, Iron, Carbon, and Emery counties. Barney Trucking offers a competitive wage, solid benefits, home daily schedules, and an excellent safety record. Apply today at barneyjobs.com. barneyjobs.com.
In the fast-paced world we live in, every second counts. Whether it's staying productive in your home office or enjoying entertainment with no buffering. With CentraWave from Centracom, experience ultra-fast, next-generation, reliable internet that keeps your whole family connected. CentraWave by Centracom. Fast, reliable, everywhere. Get connected today. Visit www.centracom.com/CentraWave or call 1-800-427-8449.
State Bank of Southern Utah is not just another bank. We are your neighbors, your friends, and your local financial partners, interested in building long-term relationships.
When you choose State Bank, you invest in our community. Your money stays here and is reinvested in friends and family, building Southern Utah.
Each one of our 17 branches is staffed and ready to serve you.
Come and experience the difference of true community banking at State Bank of Southern Utah.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in as we wrap up North Summit and St. Joseph's. Your final score 61-25 for the Braves as they move on. Yet again, Coach Holmes, that's just what he does. He wins. He gets to state tournaments and then to semifinals and then to finals and then to championships. And certainly this team looked like the #1 overall seed tonight, Ryan.
Yeah, they played well right from the start, and it started on the defensive side. You know, Richens was doing a great job out there on the point, getting some deflections, getting down. Had some early layups to start with, and then just dishing the ball. One thing that I liked about this North Summit team is it didn't matter which 5 were out there. They all played the same.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it was 5 freshmen or the starting varsity 5, I mean, the ball was moving. There was good crisp passes, and so, yeah, it's been taught early, and they know what their coach expects from them.
It's interesting. I always say, coaches can take a program to what Nick Saban calls a program, right, where you have that tradition, you have that history, and you see that, right? They all play the same way. They've been playing the same way since the middle school days, even younger than that, the junior jazz days, whatever is played in the community. That shows, right? Time and chemistry and all that kind of thing. It was very evident here on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you'd expect, when seeing a freshman, you're going to dribble the ball around, not know what to do. But no, they moved the ball well, and they look to pass before dribble, and that's just the offense that Coach Holmes used.
Overall numbers, St. Joseph's, give them credit, cut down on the turnovers massively in the second half. Got the ball moving a lot better, able to get some more shots up. Overall, North Summit took such great care of the ball. They were +4 in assist to turnover. That's a great. Anytime you're in that positive, especially that high in positive, that's always a good sign of things to come. And then total rebounds still a +16 for North Summit. Leading scorer Ellie Stevens, double-double, 21 and 10, and she definitely earned it. 5 steals as well. That was an underrated part, I thought, of Ellie's game tonight. Deflections, that kind of thing.
Yeah, she always seemed to be in the right spot at the right time. Great job with her help defense, getting where she needed to be.
15 points for Haslyn Murdoch. Really good second half from her. I don't think she missed in the second half. Just got great look after great look. That free throw line jumper really benefited her. 10 from Heartland Richens. And then you had 7 off the bench from Kate Smith. Really liked what Kate did. Like you said, you never know when you're going to be called upon in a state tournament. Get some of that rhythm going. So overall, for St. Joseph's, their leading scorer 7 from Caitlin Martinez. Hit a couple big threes in the second half. Cicely Flores finished with 5 from Lizzie Randall, and Abby Go finishes with 4 for St. Joseph. So they'll play in the consolation bracket tomorrow. Both these teams likely going to get changed and then hang out, watch this last game, do a little scouting for how tomorrow's going to go. Those semi-games always get really, really interesting.
Yeah, and it's going to be, regardless of who they get, they get. That should be a great game tomorrow.
Should be a great game here. Ryan, good to be with you. Don't get a call a lot of games with you. It's always a good time. I always think back to that when I was a Snow College student. You and I did a North Sevier Grand game that was a radio-only broadcast. Grand's bus broke down on the way. Freshman game goes to overtime. JV game goes to double overtime. We did an hour-long pregame show. I have not forgotten that. We previewed the two teams. We talked about every college team in the state. We talked about the Jazz, and then we previewed them again before we got on. So that was in my young career, young part of my career, certainly a memory. And then I believe the varsity game went to overtime as well. It was a late night.
Could have done.
But anyway, good to be with you. Enjoy the rest of the tournament, my friend. We'll see you around.
Yeah, you as well. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Big thanks to Ryan Higgs, our producer Adam Coombs, award-winning statistician Brad James, who's been with us. One more game, folks, here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com. It's Draper APA getting set to take on Duchesne in the Battle of the Eagles coming up next right here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.